Two continents, but only one winner. Ka-chow!
Well, Disney is hoping you'll be able to make it out this weekend to see more of its latest animated movie from Pixar Studios, Cars 2. It doesn't come out until this summer. The Local 6's Courtney Hall is live at downtown Disney right now.
And Courtney, the muscle cars in the movie, they're coming to life today for this big racing weekend.
Yeah, you did. Last time I introduced you to some celebrities from Cars 2, but now I'm just going to introduce you to a cool guy who has 25 vintage collectible cars. This is Darrel from Cole's Classic Cars and the Car Network, or Muscle Car Network. Darrel, how did you get started in collecting cars?
Well, it all began in the early 60s when my father started collecting cars when we were originally from Muncie, Indiana. And actually, our first car was actually our smallest car we had, which is a 1937 American Bantam. It's like an oversized go-kart. But we kind of bounced from a Bantam when we started collecting Packards and Pontiacs and Chevys and just a little bit of everything. That's our problem. We like everything. So it's just been a great hobby. So, of course, I grew up in all the cars ever since I was a small child. So, of course, that's how I grew to love, all the year cars.
Awesome. Well, let's show people what they want to see. This beautiful Pontiac right here. Open it up and let us see inside.
Well, yeah, it's a 1959 Pontiac Bonneville. With the colors, we're looking at Indian turquoise and a glacier white. So we did change the colors. Were changed a bit, give it a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more punch. Of course, you can see they dolled up the cars a lot, put a lot of chrome on the dash.
How much money do you put into taking care of a car like this?
Well, it's all a lot of, of course, we don't drive them every day, so, but, to maintain a car like this, it's not a terrible, unless you're going to restore a car, then you're looking, between $50,000 to $100,000 to restore a car.
It ain't a cheap hobby.
Yeah, so it's not a cheap hobby at all.
When you're driving down the road in this car, what are some of the reactions that you get from people?
Well, all kinds of really crazy stuff. I mean, I've had people hang their whole head out of the window and just try to take a snapshot of their phone, and they forget they're even driving down the road. So, and then of course, then they start coming at you. So you got to really watch people when you come down the road.
And Darrel, you have 25 classic cars. Is this one your favorite?
This is one of them. Of course, our favorite's always been the second car that my dad purchased. He actually bought it the year I was born. It's our 1940 Packard Darrel, which was, it's number 11 of 30 built, so it's one of our rarest cars in the collection.
Tell me what people can look forward to in coming here and being able to walk around this weekend and view some of these classic cars.
They're going to get to see a really wide variety of muscle and vintage cars, so there's a little bit for everybody, for all ages, so I think you bring the family out, you'll have a great time.
And, I mean, we always say it brings out the big kid in people.
How old or how young, I mean, everybody loves cars. Yep.
And what are some of the questions they ask you? Because you're going to be around this weekend as well. Be able to talk to people about the cars that you have.
Yeah, always the biggest question is always, what year is the car, how much have you got into it, what's the motor in it, how fast does it go, how much is it worth? The typical questions most people would like to know.
It's a fantasy for people. People who can't own it, at least you can look at it and drool over it like I am. But there's going to be a lot more going on here. There's going to be food, live entertainment, face painting, stuff for the whole family to do. And again, walking around here this weekend is free, so you can't lose on that. For now, live from downtown Disney, Courtney Hall, Local 6.
So, Courtney, can you can drool over it? You can look at it. Can we also touch it? Can you get it?
Darrel is going to... can you what?
I said, can you touch it, get inside, maybe take a look inside?
I don't know. There was a whole security team that came around when I tried to touch it. So,
she's going to get pummeled if she touches it.
Touch it. Darrel's here with a rag. He's going to wipe it down if you actually drool on it. But you can take a picture with it.
Maybe tell him it's your birthday, Courtney.
It's my birthday.
He's like, I don't care. Thanks a lot, Courtney. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for more information on directions and times, all the events, there's a link on Click Orlando under Friday's See It on 6 section.
Friday the 13th, no less. Courtney's birthday is falling on